easy. Big propaganda and wrestling podcast. Let's go. Big propaganda.
Building. And today, I gotta start clapping already.
You gonna clap?
I'm gonna start clapping already.
Shows this weekend. We came in and I had a good time. Got to speak.
That's when I came in. So I had to say everybody else will, all the old guys
That's Mama right there, man.
How are you? That's Clinton, that's Angel. Hey, what's up, brother? How are you? Sorry, guys.
I'm Mikey Fax, and welcome to Shots and Chops.
What's up, man? Big Bad VINNIE ZUKKO here. We about to do this. You ready?
Oh,
I felt that. God damn it.
oh, oh,
Man. Big Bad.
oh. Welcome to Shots and Chops. Oh.
Got him, coach.
Oh,
God.
Let's go to commercial, man.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson for Walker, Texas lawyer.
I'm six-time world champion Booker T, and I face tough competition all over the world. But when it comes to insurance companies, I tag in Walker, the Texas lawyer.
Hey, if you've been in an accident and you want me to fight for you, call me.
Now can you dig that?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Big Propaganda Wrestling Podcast Network. We are live in the heart of 3rd Ward, Texas right now. At the Sacred Stone Media Studios, man. We are finna get busy. Just thank everybody, all the supporters, all the viewers just tapping in, man. Y'all keeping connected with the game.
Yeah.
We appreciate all the love, man, and everything y'all just keep doing for us. Just, subscribe, follow. You know what I'm saying? Get with us on all social media platforms. Just stay in tune, man. And we're going to keep rocking out for y'all, putting out the best wrestling content as possible. So, Mike, man, we got some big things going on, man.
Yeah.
A lot of shows we've been going to.
Yes, man.
A lot of people we've been meeting, and, this guy right here, you met,
Yeah.
refereeing.
Yeah, I lived my dream. I got to be a referee for a day, and I got a chance to ref his match.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
So that was pretty dope. Definitely a dope experience. Shout out to Jay Davis for making that possible. Rottweiler Jay Davis, hey, man, it's for you. But before we go there right quick, man, let's make a toast right quick, man.
I'm down for that.
You know what? Because we doing our thing. We got the new merch.
New merch alert.
Shots and
Shots
chops,
and
man.
chops.
Make sure y'all tap in right now,
Yes, sir.
man. DM us the order. We ship worldwide. We can get in person. Man, get y'all some of that Shots and Chops merch, man. We doing our thing right now, man. With that being said, let's make a toast, my guy.
Toast to that, my boy.
Woo!
Refreshing.
Oh, yeah, that's that Dos Equis right there, man. Well, let's get on to it right quick, man.
Let them know who we got, man. What's going on?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Big Propaganda Wrestling Podcast presents Shots and Chops. Ladies and gentlemen, the man we have in the building with us, man. Chops hard as hell.
We know that.
Hey, man, right now he is the reigning, defending Texas All-Star Wrestling Tag Team Champion.
Yep.
Hey, man, we got who I like to call the legend, because he's a legend in my eyes. He got the sweetest hair you ever seen. He got some of the baddest tattoos you ever seen.
Yes, sir.
And his look Oh, man, if looks can kill. Hey, man, we got the big bad Vinnie ZUKKO in the building.
Yo. What's up, man? Hey, I appreciate you guys having me, man. Hey, you got a hat for me? You gonna get that hat for me, right? Hey, they got hats too, so, you know, hit them up. They ship worldwide, like they said, man. Hey, we've been putting it out there, man. On my podcast, we're letting everybody know, too. Hey, you guys are out there.
I appreciate that, man. Shout out to the 52 podcast,
hey,
man.
Thank you.
Oh,
thank
yeah,
you.
man.
Got to get that plug real quick, man.
Hey, man, we got another guest in the building, man. Let me tell y'all like this, man. True story. Saw them on Instagram today. Literally today.
You made it happen.
Man, they got some great content on their channel, man.
Yes,
I mean, pop culture, wrestling, anime, all kind of different things, man. And they stuck out. I love what they doing. Had to invite them on the show, showing what we got going on here at the Big Propaganda Wrestling Podcast Network. Hey, man, we got Jeremy in the building from the Chad and Jeremy podcast.
Thank you. Thank you.
Fusion
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, man. Appreciate you for coming through, man. Hey, another fellow wrestling fan. Hey, man, we got a top wrestler in the building. Let's make some magic here. Let's make some magic, fellas.
That's all we do is make
magic. That being said, toast, my guy.
Cheers.
Cheers. Leave me hanging. Yeah, we're gonna do an air one. Here you go, my guy. Okay, all right. Cheers.
Oh man.
Like I said, this is I take pre-workout, and then, you know, after my workout, you know, I go ahead and drink me one of these after the pre-workout, you know.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with a nice cold beer, brother.
Hey, man, Stone Cold probably does the same thing, man, you know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's get this magic going right quick, man. Got a couple fan questions.
Yeah, man, let me go ahead and jump into these fan questions, because actually, it was crazy the kind of questions I got from fans.
Yeah. So
my first fan question was, they want to know, what kind of beer does Vinnie ZUKKO drink?
Oh, man. I drink the Natty Light.
That's it,
Natty Light. Hey, man, 16 ounces right here. Hey, we live in different times, man. Hey, that stuff's expensive.
That is
hey,
true.
This right here, hey,
is true.
Hey, get you a whole 6-pack right there, tall boys. We're probably like, what, $6-7?
Yeah.
That's what I drink, man. I drink them old school. I got the old school beer. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah. When I first started drinking beer, I was drinking Miller High Life.
Miller High Life.
Yeah. Hey, that's my go-to also.
Man, one of my favorite beers, and I got drunk off of it. And then, one of my favorite beers is the Blue Moon.
Yeah.
With the orange zest.
With the orange,
squeeze that orange in there.
My
goodness. I was, man, look.
You only had one?
Bro, was one of them tall ones, bro, from Twin Peaks.
Oh, yeah, you got
I was like a zombie going to the car. Make sure y'all don't drink and drive.
The alcohol content on that right there is something else, man. That'll put you on the moon all right.
Yes, definitely, for sure.
You
got him fan question?
The next fan question was, does Vinnie ZUKKO have a favorite alcoholic beverage besides beer?
Besides beer. You know what? I'm going to get fancy. You know, when I'm out, you know, I have me a little dirty martini.
Okay.
Yeah, man, you know.
With the olive?
With the olive.
Okay, fancy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dirty martini, man. That's my go-to. When
My
I'm,
name
you
is
know.
Vinnie ZUKKO.
You know, when I'm out there and about, you know, we get a little fancy restaurant, you know, hey, let me get a dirty martini.
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
Okay.
Hey, if you want to be an action star, hey, man, I'm trying to be an action star.
Hey,
so,
man,
when I get through wrestling, I'm trying to make that transition, you know.
Ain't nothing wrong with
that. You got to look for it, because I ain't going to lie to you. When I first saw you, I was like, man, he remind me of Danny Trejo, bro. I said, he got this biker look. He got this badass look. Like, I could see you doing movies, bro.
Yeah, man. I live my gimmick, man. I do ride motorcycles. You know, I ride choppers, you know, old schools.
Okay.
I'll be, you know, building hot rods, you know, stuff like that, man. So I really actually do ride a motorcycle.
Oh, that's what's up,
cool.
man.
So, you know, it's not just, you know, my look. You know, I actually do that, man.
Okay, I like that, man. And I figured that, but you never know.
Yeah.
I definitely figured that.
Hey, man, like, I get, you know, at a couple of times I've been, you know, there's been chance that, you know, they call me Machete.
Machete.
Yeah, so I'll get the machete chants. You know what I mean? I get the baby Roman chants. I get the man. I'm just like, golly, but you know,
he's all the legends.
Yeah, man. Like, hey, let me. Hey, if they want to cast, you know, young Danny Trejo, hey, hit me up. Call me up right now. Hey, I'll do it.
I like that.
Yeah, man. If I can do that, man, that's the next transition.
Okay. We got one more fan question, and it's what is your favorite meal?
Man, my favorite meal. I don't know, man. I like Cajun. I like Cajun food. I love Cajun food.
Okay.
So, you know, it can be anywhere from jambalaya to boudin to, you know, like etouffee. Yeah, like, hey, for Zuko's birthday, man, when I go out, man, you know, I go to Babin's. So that just gives you an idea of, you know, what kind of food I like. But yeah, man, I really don't have a favorite. I just love Cajun food.
Okay.
I got you.
That's cool.
I wanted to ask this, and probably an extra group, you know. Dessert. You a dessert guy?
Not really. I'm not big into sweets.
You a dessert guy?
Nah, me either.
All right. You a dessert guy?
I'm a fat guy, man. I'm the fat one in the room, apparently.
Do you like pie? Do you like Do you like the Rock's strudel? Okay, I'm going to ask you this.
All right, what's up, man?
Top 5 desserts.
Top 5? Oh, Lord. I hate lists. My favorite Poo-Tang pie. My number one is gonna be creme brulee, man.
Okay.
You know? Shoot, Star Crunch. That's another. I mean, that's more of a snack. Man, them throwbacks though. I ain't heard nobody say Star Crunch.
Dude,
my brother-in-law introduced me to those, man, and I was like, "What the hell y'all been on my life? This is good."
I used to eat those in elementary, man.
Hell yeah.
That's how I discovered them.
Nutty Butters. I love. I mean, I'm an ice cream guy. My favorite would be. I'll say, what the heck you would call it? Dang, my favorite one. I got like 3 of them I like. You rocking with that Bluebell? Of course, Bluebell. You got Bluebell. Come on, Bluebell. You doing all right? Right now, it's on top of my head, mint chocolate chip. I know I sound like a weirdo. Mint chocolate, yeah, ooh, right. Like, you nasty.
About the Rocky Road, man. Rocky Road.
I'm not into Rocky Road. Marshmallows in my ice cream, that's weird to me, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. And shoot, I ain't got that many, but of course, like apple pie with like ice cream. Alamo, bro.
Yeah.
Chubby for a reason, man.
Yeah, see, for me, it's that corner piece of that brownie, bro. It's something about that corner piece.
It has a little crisp to it. That's what it is.
Yeah. Something about
That's
that.
what it is,
man.
Yeah, for sure. So we're gonna hop into this whole wrestling thing, man. I'm a big fan. I love your work. When I first saw you, I was like, oh yeah. And it was like, oh yeah, you're gonna be reffing his match. I was like, oh, okay.
Put a little pressure on you then, right there.
And then you told me your finish. I like your finish.
Yeah.
I like it.
My ZUKKO bomb?
Yeah.
Or the ZKO. I have 2 of them. So
I like the ZUKKO.
Yeah.
The ZUKKO bomb. I was like,
pop up, go for a ride.
Yeah.
You're gonna hit that mat.
Pop up, pop bomb. Okay, yeah, I love it. So when did you start becoming a wrestling fan? Because, you know, being a wrestler, it's got to be somebody or something that caught your eye for as wrestling to become a wrestler. Because, man, that's tough, man. We became friends with a lot of wrestlers and seeing the stuff they have to do for us training and everything. That is some big stuff. Like people be having their little opinions about wrestling, but it ain't no joke.
Yep.
So, how did you come about in wrestling?
After Saturday morning cartoons. So, you know, I grew up, you know, I'm a little older. And after Saturday morning cartoons, man, as soon as the cartoons went off, wrestling came on.
Okay.
You know, and I stuck around for that. I was like, what is this? You know, and I was watching. And, man, they're like real life villains and superheroes, man. Like, you had so many characters back in the golden era. You know, and this was like, you know, your Hogan's, your Macho Man's, you know, Ultimate Warrior. And that's when, like, I was a kid watching it. And, like, man, I would just, the pay-per-views, I just got so, you know, I wanted to watch it all the time.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's just crazy how I got into it. And it didn't go away. You know, you have some people that get into wrestling and they watch it for a little bit and then it just kind of tapers off, right?
Yeah.
So, but for me, it just kept going and going. And it's a generational thing, man. Like, you know, from the golden era, we went into, you know, the Attitude Era.
Yeah, sure.
And then from the Attitude Era, we went into the Ruthless Aggression Era. And it just, and you know, shout out to Mama ZUKKO. You know, she went out and got a second job because, you know, like when the Attitude Era, they jumped onto USA, because before when I was watching, it was a Saturday Night Main Event, you know, which was on NBC.
Local TV.
Right, on regular TV.
Yeah.
And then they got that little USA deal. And so, you know, we didn't have cable.
Got you.
So I couldn't watch it. And, you know, Mama ZUKKO went out and got another job so she can, you know, so I can continue watching wrestling. And she became a fan also. And, you know, she liked The Rock. You know what I mean? The Versace, you know, all that Rock, you know. And that was my favorite Rock too, you know. I was a big fan of him. And then he went to go make movies, man. And I just didn't like him after that.
Can I say one thing?
What's that?
Shout out to Mama ZUKKO, right?
Shout out to Mama ZUKKO, man.
She, like I said, she went out and did that for me. I do have my son. He's 14, and like I promise you, this is a story. But you know, I'm not making it up. My son was born on Sunday, and I got to hold him on Monday, right? And so Monday, we're sitting in you know the hospital bed, and I have him right here. And what are we watching? Monday Night Raw.
Monday Night Raw. It is.
And I, you know, and like I said, I didn't force him into getting into wrestling. I didn't, you know, put it in front of him. I'd just be on the couch watching wrestling, you know. And he'd be playing with his toys, and then for some odd reason, he got into it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That's nice.
So he got into it, and now he wants to follow in my footsteps, you know. His creative characters, everything I'm talking about. And I tell him, hey, it's not all about just entrance music. There's more that goes into it than just entrance music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he knows. He's been to train with me a few times at Texas All-Star. And now he was little, man. He's been in the business with me for a long time. So he grew up in the ring, kind of. So, you know, and that's what we're talking about, generational things. You know what I mean? You know, Orton, The Rock, all those guys, you know, the Fatus.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
They grew up into it. And so I was blessed to have my son, and I got a daughter also. You know, she might get into it too, but her brother's going to show her. You know, I might be too old to be doing all that, you know. But like I said, you know, he wants to show her.
Gotcha.
And, you know, I'm just blessed to have him want to pick up where I'll probably leave off.
So how does that feel to know there's going to be a second generation wrestler up under you?
What I told him is, hey, don't get that Randy Orton disease, man. Don't don't go in there thinking that everything is due to you because you grew up in this business.
Got you.
You know, stay humble. Like you know, I got another wrestling son. I don't know if you guys know this, but Jay Davis, he's my wrestling son also.
Oh yeah, I heard the story.
So, you know, man, I was, you know, he lit a fire under my ass because I was thinking, you know what? It's time to hang up these boots. And he told me, no, Pop, you know, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep doing this. So, hey, when I say Jay Davis, man, that's my wrestling son. He is. And he's probably told you guys that, too.
Yeah, he told us the story. Yeah, he told us the story.
And, like, him, my real son, they, you know, birthdays, Father's Day, you know, we're all together.
I like that.
Yeah. Beautiful story.
I like that.
You know.
Seeing Jay Davis taking off how he's taking off right now, how does that really make you feel, man?
Like a proud papa? Like, for real, man, this guy has wrestled some big names.
Yes.
And, you know, I was a part of that.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's a blessing.
Yeah, because y'all met in the gym, right?
Mm-hmm.
You mind telling us that story?
So, I'm a big Cody Rhodes fan, you know. Indy, when he left and went to the Indies, I was a Stardust fan. You know, just Cody Rhodes. So, you know, I'm in there. I work out, like I said, I got to, you know. But I was in there just working out, and he came up, and he's like, you like Cody Rhodes? I was like, you know who this is? He's like, yeah. And like I said, I was wearing a New Japan Cody Rhodes shirt.
Yeah, okay. The Bullet Club one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So for somebody to know who that is with the New Japan.
Yeah, that's something.
You know what I mean? Like the logo and everything, Bullet Club, you know, all that.
They know wrestling.
They know wrestling.
Yeah,
for sure. They know wrestling. You know, it's you know, and he's like, man, I've always wanted to be a pro wrestler, you know, but you know, I don't know where to go. I don't know how to, I've tried it, you know, it didn't pan out, you know, but I was like, you know what? If you really want to do this, here's my number. Hit me up. He hit me up the next day. You know what I mean? That means that he wanted it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And come on, let's go. Let's go train. Damn. Pick him up. You know what I mean? He didn't have no car or anything like that. You know, he didn't have no wheels under him. And, you know, I'd pick him up. Let's go. You know, we live in the same town. You know, why wouldn't, if somebody's that passionate about, you know, the sport that we're in, that means they want it.
Yeah,
for sure.
And it shows, right?
Yeah.
Look where he's at now.
Yeah, he still got that same passion for it.
He does, man.
Wow.
He does.
And then when your boy, when I'm down and out and I feel like you know, like there he is right next to me, just like you're sitting right next to me. Tell me,
man.
He'll uplift me. He'll bring me back to where I need to be. That, like I said, that's my son.
That bro, when he told us that story, I was like, bro, that's what's up, man.
Yeah,
So then when I finally got a chance to meet you, I was like, oh, okay, I see what he's talking about, you know. And like I said, I had a great time reffing your match.
Appreciate it.
It was dope. Got to live out the dream, scratch it off the bucket list. Oh man, I was cheesing all day long.
Plenty more to go.
Some pictures on make sure I took the pictures for Instagram, you know.
Got to, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, about, you know, you've been with Texas All-Star Wrestling for a while.
Right.
And that foundation, that promotion right there is kind of close-knit. You know, everybody's like family
For
over
sure.
there. Just speak about your time being with them and some of the bonds you done built with some of the guys over there.
So, Texas All-Star gave me my second opportunity. Before, I trained with Tugboat Taylor. He's known here in Houston. He's been around forever. And like going back to what I said, my son was born, so I had to step away. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't just, you know, he was brand new, you know, and but there's always that piece in you that you need to go back to it.
Yeah.
Right. There's always that you can't let it go. It's in, as soon as you run those ropes, hit that mat, it's in your blood. It's going to be in there. And like I said, you know, Terry and all those guys over at Texas All-Star, Bob Murphy, they gave me my second chance is what they did. And like I said, Jay Davis, he pushed me again to get into it and like just run with it. And man, now I have all these doors of opportunity open, man. Like, and they taught me a whole different style over there at Texas All-Star. You know, they got something different over there. Like when I came into the business, working with a wrestler that only is brawling from like 70s, 80s style wrestling, right? So, you know, so that's where, you know, I got my training. And transitioning over to Texas All-Star, like you said, I've been over there a while. I've learned a lot of different style, a lot of technical. Yeah. Like, and, you know, and that's not, you know, that's not me. I'm not technical. But no, they're going to show you how to be technical. Yeah. Gotcha. They're going to, you know, it's fine tuning. It's, you know, putting, you know, mixing it up in the kitchen. You're cooking, right? Yeah. So I'm blessed to be over there. You know, I put my work in over there. And like I said, these doors of opportunity are opening up, you know. So I've wrestled at other promotions also. And then shout out to Tommy Bolton. You know, me and him were tag team champions over at Premier. So PWF. Yeah. I've wrestled at Carolina Wars in North Carolina. I've done that. So, you know, now I'm looking to get booked. Right now, I'm probably going to be headed to Oregon and Los Angeles.
Oh, that's
okay.
For Lucha Vavoom, which is a big, big,
heard of them.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I sponsored one that show they had in Houston.
Yeah. So they want me out there in California.
Oh, that's what's up,
man.
They got some nice wrestlers over there too, man.
Oh, word.
How do you feel about the lucha style, man?
Ooh, that's something different, man.
It's some work, man.
Way
lucha
different.
style, some work.
Yeah, it is. And like I said, I'm a brawler, but that's what works in wrestling is like. You want to see different styles.
Yeah.
you don't want to just, you go to a lucha show and watch like a bunch of lucha. It's all the same, right? And you're just kind of like, we need something, let me put this pepper in here. Let me put this salt in here to mix it up a little bit, put some flavor on it. And that's where like I come in with my brawler style, then you have your technical cats, and then it just, but lucha is something totally different, man. I
love it though, man.
Like I've watched AAA.
Yeah, I watched AAA too, man.
Golly,
CMLL.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That cardio gotta be insane, though,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Just do all that, right? Damn.
And it's just like you said, cardio is insane. I've seen people come in and say they want to be a pro wrestler, but they don't have that. They don't have that gas tank.
Really?
Yeah. Like you have cats that come from A&M. That played ball at A&M,
right?
And they come in that ring and they hit those ropes.
Yeah.
It's not meant for everybody, man. It's not.
But you always hear everybody say that ring cardio is just different. That,
for sure,
it's a different type of being in shape, different type of conditioning being in the ring.
You can lift weights all you want, man, but when you get in there, you gotta have that gas tank. And like, that's what lucha is, man. Those cats move too fast for me. I gotta slow them down with that punch. You gonna slow down, bop, light them up.
Hold up,
yeah.
Hold on, I see
another
stars.
thing too. So of course there are different wrestling styles. You got the lucha, you got your strong style,
and then my style, bar fight style.
Okay, we got the bar fight style.
It is.
How do you feel about like wrestling in Japan or Australia and stuff? Would you consider going over there to wrestle?
For sure. For sure.
I would love to see that, a brawler versus the New Japan strong style. It's like they hit hard. Like they hit super hard, man. The crowds are different,
They're super quiet.
Yes.
And I like the ones Rev Pro.
It's in UK.
In the UK, man, how the fans are so totally invested. They singing the songs and all that.
I would love to wrestle in the UK.
Yeah,
man,
that UK is a different animal too, man.
Yeah,
I would love to see you over there too, man.
What's his name? Pete Dunne.
Yeah, Pete Dunne.
Oh, I was bruiserweight. Like
the bruiserweight. I loved it.
Oh God, when I first saw this guy, I was like, I gotta go to the UK.
Yeah,
I want to see what's going on over there.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I love it because I also watch some of the wrestling over there because I like, me personally. Okay, I love the majors, of course. Everybody loves the majors,
right?
But the independent scene to me is where it's at, and it's so much wrestling. It's a lot of promotions in America as it is.
My God,
but
they just popped
up. It's
up.
promotions, UK, Canada,
Australia,
Japan.
Yeah.
They got something in Brazil, I think. Savio Vega, he's where he at?
Puerto Rico, right?
Puerto Rico. Man,
they've been doing that forever.
It's so many different things out there for us, wrestling, the promotions, and I just love the energy. I love the fans. I just love it, man. And seeing your style and how you are. If y'all haven't seen this man in the ring, y'all need to type his name in right now. Go check him out. I mean, super brawler. He gonna give it to you. And I'd love to see you clash like with some of those guys, man. So
super
speaking
brawler.
of that,
I like how you said that.
Send me to the UK.
Yeah,
flying out there, guys.
So with that being said, right now, if you had to choose anybody to go against right now with those different styles, who would you pick?
Man,
that's a good question.
That was a hard hitter.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna say Jay White.
Jay White?
I like Jay White.
Switchblade Jay White?
Yeah, the Switchblade.
Oh, okay.
I think that'd be, ZUKKO and, the Switchblade.
I like that.
Like, you know what I mean? That'd be.
Just seeing that on TV or just in front of you, I see that now.
Yeah.
I see what you're
Would it
talking
be
about.
more of the Japan style Jay White or the more of the American style?
Nah,
Jay
it'd be
White?
Japan.
Okay.
Japan?
Yeah, totally.
Because you know what? I have this argument about Kenny Omega. To me, it's a difference between overseas Kenny Omega and American style.
Yeah, for sure.
And
all day
I'm
long.
more of the overseas style.
Yeah.
New Japan.
Like, the Japan style.
He was a different beast.
It's definitely a difference. But y'all two will definitely tear the house down.
Like, I've watched that guy and I was like, he's probably one of my favorites, man. Like, not a lot of people know, if you're not in the wrestling world like us as fans, you're not gonna know who he is.
Yeah.
That's like we just said about Pete Dunne. Like, you know, when I saw that cat, I was like, man, like just breaking the fingers, like breaking you down by the fingers, like, and I was just like,
man, God, that dude there is an animal, man.
The biting,
It was crazy. What's crazy at that time? I really thought that UK had the best brand.
Really?
They had some of the best pay-per-views.
That's what you talking about, like the WWE
yes,
UK.
They had the best brand.
Yeah.
What's your favorite match though? I got one.
Tell me who yours.
What's yours?
It was at the time Walter.
Even to say Walter, I knew.
Dude, it was a symphony of violence, dude.
Yeah.
Walter and who?
And Dragunov.
Dragunov?
Yeah.
Bro, dude, when it was like when it was
crazy.
empty and stuff like that back in 2020.
Yeah.
Dude, do you hear all the chops?
Yeah.
The screams. Like the acoustics was perfect when nobody was there.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. It was a symphony of violence. And I remember hearing it from like Jim Cornette's podcast. I'm like, let me see this. And I was like, lost my mind.
Yeah.
I lost my mind.
I love it, man.
Walter will give it to you.
Oh, hell yeah.
Speaking of giving it to you, has it ever been a time where you had to go to the register and get that receipt? Sometimes things happen.
Check out on aisle 5.
Receipts happen sometimes.
Yeah. That's all you hear.
Sometimes you got to bring it back.
yeah. There's been a few cases, but it's just man. You know what? It happens, man. It happens, and I'm gonna tell you like this: you're gonna put it in there, like you're gonna get it. You got, what do they say? If you're gonna give it, you got to get it back.
Yeah.
And like I've worked with a few cats that here you're gonna get that receipt.
So like
get that receipt
with those receipts, like sometimes is it like more of a miscommunication, or is just that person just being too aggressive, or?
I would say it goes back to like like I'll give it to you. If this is how you want to do it, this is what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
got you.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like okay, blow for blow, we can do that.
If we stiff, we stiff.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
You're gonna get it.
Got you.
Some people like it like that though.
Yeah,
okay, you say one of my favorite matches, like you were talking about, and you know what? It was super duper simple with Sheamus and Gunther.
Oh yeah. Super stiff, super bad.
Like they were just giving it to each other.
Yeah. I think he busted his chest though.
Yeah.
He did.
Bleeding, huh?
Ground beef.
Yeah.
There it is.
And I was just like, that goes back to like we were talking about in the UK, Walter. Right.
Yeah.
Like that's the way he works.
That's how he moves.
That's just him.
Man.
And there's been times that I've been in the ring with some cats that they just come in full steam, blam, give you that European uppercut, and I promise you, man, I'm like, all I see is just lights, and I'm just like, okay, this is what we're doing. Okay, here I come.
Oh.
Jay Davis had him seeing lights.
Oh, you know what? Nobody asked you.
That's
man.
this guy here, right?
He gave me one of the worst chops I ever had, and like, oh man, he didn't sugarcoat it one bit, bro. How it sounded, exactly how it felt. It hurt it. It hurt it. But you know what? At least I could say I took a Jay Davis chop.
Yeah, you're gonna be the only one.
Yeah,
on this podcast.
hey, me and my son, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. We've gone to war, and we've been in that ring together, and we've given it to each other. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not over. It's not over.
Okay. I like that.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now, he knows it too. He wants it to go down.
Oh man,
in Conroe.
Okay.
He wants to retire me is what he wants to do.
Oh no.
But that's what I'm saying. Like he wants. He's like, hey, Pop, I'm gonna be the one to retire you.
Wow.
That's a goal right there. Man. That is a goal.
So
what's up with that?
That ain't gonna be an easy task.
Not at all.
That ain't gonna be an easy task.
I'm telling you, man. Like y'all heard it here first, man. That's what he wants to do.
Oh, okay.
Shucky ducky.
I wanted to ask this right quick. You've been in wrestling for a while. You've won championships and everything like that. What do you want your legacy to be remembered as?
You know what? I have thought about this. And when you say remember, like I want to be like you. I don't know. Like I'm very recognizable.
Right.
I guess, you know what I mean? I have a look to me, like you said. So Texas All-Star has been around for a while. And, they've had some people come through that been memorable. And that's what I want to be. I want to leave my legacy as being memorable. Like, oh, you remember that? You remember that guy? Da 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 da. I want to be talked about.
Gotcha.
Like known for my finisher, known for my chops. Like I took. I got my machine gun chops.
Man.
And not a lot of people have seen that. Like I've seen it. Before. I just tuned it up and tweaked it a little bit.
Gotcha.
And I saw that stuff in Japan.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to be remembered for. Some of the some highlights.
Got you.
So yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. What I want to know is, you've been with so many people over there in the ring at Texas All-Star Wrestling. Who are some of the guys that you really like to work with, who you've had the best chemistry with?
I'm going to say he's an up-and-comer right now. Cam the Nighthawk, which is he's your cruiserweight champion right now.
Yeah.
Like I remember that kid when he first came in the building. And you know what I mean? He didn't even know how to, he didn't know how to put a hold on. Right? Wow. And then now this kid he's your champion because he's been putting in the work.
Yeah.
And when I say, chemistry, I've had some banger matches with that kid. And I promise you, when we go in there, we give it to each other.
He's another guy, I'll be watching him. He look like he be laying it in too.
Yeah.
Like he don't pull back on.
And that's what I'm saying. Like we've gone in that ring and we putting it on each other. Just like, nah, here you go. Bam, there it is.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay, I'm coming back.
Yeah.
That goes back to the receipt. Just
and he be in the ring with a lot of guys that's much bigger than him too, man.
Man, that's crazy, man.
That's like me and you talking about chemistry.
Yeah.
Me and that kid right there. So hey, if you get a chance, watch his stuff and he can go too.
I like that, man. I wanted to talk about the 52 podcast.
Mm-hmm.
First off, shout out to you guys. I like what y'all doing.
Thank you.
I listened to like a couple episodes the other day when I was at work, and y'all was talking about radio stations and like how back in the day it was like this and the difference how now it is and everything like that, man. How did that come together, and what's the meaning behind 52? So
the 52 is like we keep going. It just keeps going, like we do it every week.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
And I was a guest on the 52. So, and like they liked me so much in my personality and what I brought to the table that they asked me if I would be a permanent fixture.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
And like just like in wrestling, you'll see the change in the dynamic of the 52 from when it first started to the ZUKKO era.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like it's like I have a following. I have my fans that that follow me. And when the 52, we bring you the news, but it's not stuffy news. Yeah. Me and Keith, the dynamic duo, we do it. He does his thing, and here I come. I'll chime in.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? We just feed off each other.
Yeah.
Like you two do. You know what I mean? You guys got something.
Appreciate that.
And that's like the last episode we recorded, man. We put you guys out there. We posted your hashtag, your where we can find you guys. So anybody listens to us and wants to listen to wrestling,
got you.
Yeah.
There it is.
I appreciate
that.
Man. Right now, can you give us the 52 podcast, how the people can reach y'all and watch y'all and follow y'all?
Hey, you can find us on Spotify, YouTube. Hey, there's been people say that they listen to us when they go to work. And that's what I'm talking about. Like you were talking about radio stations. Man, I don't even listen to radio anymore.
Yeah.
Who does it?
I listen. I have my list. I have you guys on there. I'll listen to my stuff. So I can tune in, maybe tweak or whatever. But like back in the day, it's not the way it used to be.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, with radio stations.
Yeah. Cause you used to can call in, request a song.
Yes, and that's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
You know,
they have different contests now about different kind of things, different prizes.
Yeah.
You know, and so me personally, my genre of music, I'm a mixture of everything. My personal favorite is pop music. I'll Taylor Swift your ass up and down. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what?
You're a Swiftie. You can be honest.
And you know what?
He's a Swiftie.
You know? Right now, you're the only one right now. But if Chad would have came today, it'd have been you and Chad, because he's Swiftie too. And I'm like,
you're a Swiftie, huh?
Oh, man.
I'm telling you right now.
Right.
I'm not with it.
Really?
Man, the bleachers.
Yeah.
What?
See, and that's what I do. That's what I do on the 52, man. Like, you know, like, hey, I'm a big Prince fan.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
Man, like, man, hey, you ever seen Tales from the Tour Bus?
Yeah.
Hey,
that's my shit.
Hey,
I love the Rick James episode.
The Rick James episode when he was talking about, he's like, man, that little motherfucker's making me work hard. Like, but for real, like that's what I'm talking about. He's like, he came in, he didn't even see him, but he's like, man, this motherfucker making me work hard.
Well, he said he knew it was a competition.
Hey man, that Purple Rain song, that's my shit though.
Oh, that's a classic.
Especially at the end when he hit that. Ooh.
Yeah, buddy.
But so far as the music, like I said, I'm all over the place with music. I like rock. I like some of the hard rock, metal, R&B, rap.
Right.
I even like some classical music, some blues. Who is some of your the music that you listen to? Any bands or anything like that?
So I'm really big into like underground music. So you can catch me, like I listen to a lot of Delta blues.
Okay.
Like I listen to a lot of Delta blues. A genre is called psychobilly. I listen to a lot of like psychedelic rock, like from the 50s and 60s, 70s. I listen to a lot of that stuff. And I also listen to a lot of West Coast rap.
Oh, okay.
Like that's that's it, man.
That's different, yeah.
The Game is probably one of my favorites. You know what I mean? So that's what I grew up on, man. Like when I say I mess around with cars and bikes, I have a '64 Chevy sitting bagged out.
Oh, wow.
So
jamming that Dub C back there, man.
Yeah, hey, West Side Connection, Ice Cube, Spice One, you know, all those cats. Like that's just me.
Dang.
You know. If you don't want your producer dancing around in the video, hey, I'm just letting you know. You know where to go.
I like
Come to Death Row.
So you know what I'm talking about. That's just me, man. Like I'm a West Coast cat.
What about you, man? What you like?
Man, lately I've been on a whole Motown kick and stuff like that. Motown, funk, like old school stuff lately, man. But I like, because like hip hop and rap nowadays,
it's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
And I know it's like a dinosaur. You know, I'm about to be 37.
You like Parliament?
Shit, yeah. Oop, my bad.
No, you good.
Shit, yeah. The Funkadelics?
Yep.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
I'll never forget when I was my dad, you know, Daddy ZUKKO, man, I was digging through his records and I found Parliament, Funkenstein.
Yeah, man.
Like I was like, damn, okay.
Aqua Boogie?
Yeah.
That is. Yeah. I think my favorite band when it comes to that genre of music was like Earth, Wind, and Fire, dog.
Yeah.
Summer
Can't go wrong with that.
Madness.
Oh,
goated. Yeah. Simple as
hey,
that.
it's in the 6.4. I plug it in, put it right there, and just ride.
It is.
Can't go wrong with that.
That's it.
Can't go wrong with that, man. But you know, I'll turn my Taylor Swift off for y'all.
Hey, I'm telling you, if Chad was here, you got a comrade, bro. But
don't give him
stuff
the
at home right now.
You like chili peppers? Red Hot Chili Peppers?
I like chili peppers. I like
they dope.
I like
they
21
goated.
Pilots.
They goated too.
I like 21 Pilots. I like the Vines. I'm not sure if they still around now, but I like some of their songs. I like Maroon 5.
Like Foo Fighters.
I like the Foo Fighters.
Reggie Benjamin.
Man, I like all kinds of stuff.
Really.
See, I'm listening to a lot of Black Keys.
Yeah.
Like I like the like I said, I'm really big into like blues. And that's what they play a lot of.
Yeah.
You like B.B. King, stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, my favorite song is the Thrill Is Gone by B.B. King.
Mm-hmm.
I love that one.
Classic.
I like Bobby Blue Bland.
he got throwback.
See, like you say B.B. King. See, I was fortunate enough two times. Like I said, I love music, man. We can go on about music, and like I've been blessed to actually see Little Richard play on stage piano. He was very religious, and then I've also got to see Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry?
Wow.
Yeah. And he was still across the stage. As old as he was with the guitar. Like I've been blessed to see those two people play live in front of me.
Awesome, man.
So that's how big of a music cat that I am, man. Like I love that stuff, man, you know. And it's all about music, man. Music takes you to a different place.
It does.
Man, somebody put me on a musician, and if I'm not mistaken, his name is Griff. I think his name is Griff, and he does the saxophone. And I was jamming out to I said, I kind of like this, man. It's like it wasn't just like blues type thing. It was like a urban kind of saxophone. Yeah, really. And I looked him up, and bro, he was selling out shows, all kind of stuff. Really? Bro. Saxophone, bro. Saxophone. Yeah, bro, that was pretty dope.
Love music, man.
What's up, Vinny? Love music.
What kind of thoughts what kind of thoughts you put into like your interest music? You know, you love music so much. How did you just come down to that final decision of picking the song?
So the Black Angels are from Austin, Texas. So, and that's what if you listen, I listen to the lyrics a lot.
Yeah.
Like, and what I use is like it has to make sense.
Yeah.
That's kind of like I said, Cody Rhodes. His music.
Yeah, I get it.
Love his entrance music.
Yeah. It fits him though, you know.
That one too. But yeah, that's what I put thought into it. You have to, man. You know, you are your brand. You are, you got to carry yourself.
Yeah. What you said yours would be, Mike?
Nobody. Why you always put me on the spot? Okay, so look, if I was a wrestler, my interest music would be Rump Shaker.
Why?
I love it.
I'm just curious of why. That's what I felt like.
Because I can see me coming out like on some what's those guys' name in AEW, man?
Max Caster,
how they come out all wild and stuff.
So
they're right. I love
I want to come out wild just like that, but I want the crowd going like this. All I want to do is just zoom, and a boom, boom. Just shake your rump. Hey. One part when he be like, chick, baby, 1, 2, 3, hey.
I can see it, though. You're going to have people in the arena shaking their rump.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Shake some rump
for the match begin.
I like them up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But see what's crazy, though, is with that's my jam, and usually coming out how I would come out, you'll be the baby face.
Right.
But really, I'm a heel at heart.
So you're going to rock the crowd and then piss them off.
I'm
not mad at that, dude.
Piss them off. Get in the ring. Cut my music.
Meanwhile, you got a lady sitting there twerking.
Yeah.
Hey, you. Hey, even the fat one.
You gonna make her cry, huh?
Hey, shout out Jay Lethal. Best Flair impersonation ever.
God,
yeah. He's incredible.
That actual episode, man, when they that little segment they did was so awesome, bro. I mean,
it's legendary to this day. Bro.
Did I hear you say something about the Horseman? That's disrespectful to me in this wrestling business. Oh man,
he killed it.
Yes, he killed it, man.
Even when he was over, like when they were doing the whole elite shit, like when he get patted on the back and he just like turned.
You talking about the All In, the first one?
Yeah.
I remember that.
No, I'm telling you, bro, he's one of the best.
Yeah, he is.
You know what Chelsea told me? She said she likes some.
The young guys are faster, they're stronger, and they're 60-minute men, baby.
Wow! That's my line! You don't know what 60 minutes is in the ring or the bedroom. You want me? We want you. All night long.
He's the best.
Yeah.
Oh,
good
man.
stuff.
That was awesome. That was awesome. I loved it, man.
It'll never be another moment like that.
Never.
Oh, no.
Never, man. Oh, man. Shout out to Jay Lethal.
Yep.
I died laughing when I got to taking their shirts and shoes off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Ric Flair be doing that? Because I went to a TNA show back in, 2012 in, Nashville, right? and it was Lock In. That was the pay-per-view, right? And it was Flair and it was Hulk Hogan. I don't know why he like taking off his article of his clothes. Dude took his shoe off and threw them up. It cleared the cage, right? I was like, he ain't ever getting that back. He got the motherfucker back.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I was like, no, come on, that's Ric Flair.
That's Ric
Flair.
Flair.
That Flair drip, man. You gonna keep that?
Yeah.
Like,
You had to exit the building with that as soon as you caught it. Like, I gotta get
that's what I'm saying, man.
When he starts elbow dropping the clothes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. And with the knee drops too, man.
Don't you start with me. Don't you start with me.
The best,
Come on, man.
the
Let me
best.
see what you got.
Hey, me and my son were fortunate enough to actually meet Ric Flair.
Oh,
like we got to meet Ric Flair, and him and my son held a full conversation.
Oh, cool.
Like, you know what I mean? That man is he's epic, man. Like him and my son, full conversation, and he tells my son, he's like, man, you know who you look like? You look like the young Miz. And I was like, what? It was crazy.
Oh, man.
But he's awesome, man. Good guy.
So, I'm gonna get back on this wrestling right quick. So when you started training and everything like that, and again, very dangerous business, you know. Was it ever a time that you felt like nervous or like frustrated or anything like that when it come down to like the training and everything like that?
That's just second nature, man. Like you because you are your biggest critic, right?
Yeah.
So that's the thing is like you start getting in your head, man, and that's what I tell like the trainees and stuff when I'm actually working with some of them. Like I'm not the best in the fucking business, so like, but at the same time, man, like there's something that I could bring to the table, and you know you're constantly learning.
Gotcha.
And like when you say nervous, you know, like hey man, we're only human, right? And like that's the thing, man. If you get in your head, you're done. And I, you know, I like it sucks, man. But like, if you're not nervous before you come out that curtain, man, you don't need to be doing this.
Oh damn,
got you.
Simple as that.
And with that being said, at what point of time did you realize that hey, I can do this? Hey, this right here is working. Hey, these fans are coming up to me. They want my autograph, or they're buying my shirts, or they're booing me. I'm doing my job as a hero.
Yeah, for sure. Like what I was told coming into the business, if you can hear the AC blowing in the building, you're not doing your job.
Uh-oh.
Right or wrong?
Right.
This ain't nothing worse than with a quiet crowd.
Yeah, and we're not in Japan. So you see what I'm saying?
That's
Like it'd be different, man.
acceptable.
It'd be different if we're in Japan and they were quiet, but no, we're here.
Yeah.
And that's what I was always told, man. If they're not making noise and
No lie.
hey, you're done.
So if you hear a mouse pissing on cotton,
Yeah, man.
You got a problem. You got a problem.
You got to
So
Go ahead and wrap this up 2 minutes early.
right?
And like me, I'm a fan. Like you know, we're fans. You that character draws you in for a reason, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Right. So like you go in there and you do what you do. And like you said, when I figured that out, that put me up to 11. Now it's time to turn it up. Now, because it started, you know, your favorite bad guy, it used to not be your favorite bad guy.
Gotcha.
It was your mama's favorite bad guy.
Oh.
And the reason that happened is because we were at a show, and my friend Crystal, she's in the back, and she's like, "Damn, you got a lot of people at your merch table." And I was like, "Oh yeah?" And she's like, "Yeah, and they're all moms." She's like, "Oh, you're your mama's favorite bad guy."
Okay.
So you know what I mean? And hey, I went out there, and she wasn't lying, man. They like the wet hair. Hey.
You ain't giving that Rick Rude action?
Hey, one of my favorite wrestlers. Rick Rude. That boy is savage. So, but that's where the my moniker came from. But I kind of toned it down for the kiddos. You know what I mean? Your favorite bad guy. Yeah. But no, it was your mama's favorite bad guy.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was working this one show, and I was like, "Hey," I told her, I saw him, "Is that your mom? Is your mom in the crowd?" He's like, "Yeah, my mom's right there." I said, "When I get through beating him, I said I might come home and beat on you too."
Oh,
hey.
Wow.
But hey, and the dad was right there, and he was like, "What did you say?" He was like, "Hey, he was hot, man. Hey, I make him mad.
What did you say to my wife?"
Sometimes I have to pat her out of the ring, man, and I'll go sit right next to your girlfriend and just be right there. I was like, "Hey, am I hurt?" And I'll throw sweat on her.
Damn it!
Hey, you seen me do this?
Yeah, I saw that.
That's right.
Okay.
Hey, makes him mad, bro. That's how you get him in.
Man,
Dang.
favorite
Bad guy.
Anybody ever show you something?
Heyo.
Oh.
Heyo.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. No, I do have a story. I've had a fan follow me out to the car before. Yeah.
Whoa.
Like, hey, I'm
in a good way or a bad way?
No, I'm leaving the arena, and this chick followed me all the way out to the car, and I'm just like, what? Like I'm trying to put my stuff up, put my gear up. I'm ready to go. It's been a long night. Hey, she wanted to go to Space Mountain.
Space Mountain.
Longest line. Longest line.
Hey, I am a little older, so yeah.
You're squeaky, but we can still make things happen, right?
But yeah, man, like some of the female fans, man, I'm not gonna lie, they get into it. Like she said, she was there just to see me do my job.
Yeah.
So
she wants you to do a job.
Yeah.
You guys seen the wrestler, the movie The Wrestler?
Yeah.
Mickey Rourke.
Yeah.
See, I wasn't a fireman though.
Oh man. Okay, I got this other question for you. Real quick. So we know you're a huge Cody Rhodes fan.
Right.
WrestleMania is coming up.
Hey yo,
is Cody gonna finish the story?
Man,
let's be honest about this right now.
Man,
like you're going to church right now.
Like I want them to, but I don't know what they're doing, man. I don't know what they're doing over there. I don't know what they're doing.
Okay.
But let me tell you this: when he did come back to the E, and like I'm sitting there, I think it might have been it was WrestleMania. When he did the cartwheel. And he opened up the window, and who was he? He was working. Was it Seth? I think it was Seth. When he opened up the window and flicked off Seth Rollins like this, bro, I popped because that goes back to his Stardust.
Yeah.
I was like, when he did the cartwheel, opened up the window and flicked him off. That was my favorite, man. And like, I want him to finish. I want him to get that belt, man. But I don't know what the hell's going on over there. It's upsetting to me as a Cody fan.
Yeah, I mean, you never know where they're gonna go, man. It's the E. You can never call it. You know what I'm saying?
That's good though. I like that. Y'all like that? The whole mystery behind, like, oh man.
I like the unpredictability.
Hey, yeah, when the old man was in charge, we could have predicted
all.
We could have.
Yeah,
you'd be like this. I already know it's gonna.
So okay, two things end up happening. Really three now. So we had the press conference.
Of course.
Rock slapped Cody.
Ouch.
Your thoughts on Rock slapping Cody?
I liked it.
Man, I like it. I'm invested. I'm invested.
Okay.
Totally invested.
Cody just slapped Rock.
Yeah.
And I popped. Hard.
Slapped shit out of him.
And then now we're gonna get the first night of WrestleMania, Cody and Seth versus Rock and Roman. I think that's gonna be pretty dope.
Of course.
And then the next night we got Cody and Roman. And I'm not gonna lie, I would like to see Cody finish his story.
Oh yeah,
but
me too.
The Cody Crybabies.
The Cody Crybabies.
Well, we
but
cried,
guess what? I gotta acknowledge.
It was power. Poo.
Yeah, I gotta acknowledge him.
Man, see, look, there was one point in time that like I told you, I wrestled a couple spots and they call me Baby Roman or You're Not Roman, and I know we kind of look alike. But I know he's ahead of the table, but I don't have a problem being at the foot of the table. You know what I mean? I don't. You know,
somebody need the foundation.
Foot of the table.
But I'm a Roman fan too.
Yeah.
Like I am. Like he's killing it right now.
Yeah.
Ever since he left that whole Shield stuff behind, and then as soon as he found himself, remember how we said turn it up to 11?
Yeah,
that's him.
That is him.
That's him. Wearing the jumpsuits is just that's it, man. That's
I like that, man. So right now, as the ref would say, we're gonna take us home, and man, I love today's episode. I appreciate you coming through.
It's been awesome.
It's been great. We got to drink beer. I got chopped. Oh man.
Hey, I hope I did my job and entertained you guys, and I appreciate you having me on, man. Like, really appreciate you having me on, man. Like, a lot of people, my fans, everybody out there, they're gonna listen to you guys, and like I said, on the 52, we put you guys out there too, man. Like, I need to get some merch from you guys. Like I said, need that shirt and that hat.
Got you.
So, and we'll wear it on our podcast too.
Yeah, appreciate.
We need the moms.
Yeah, we need the moms. You get a shout out your podcast.
Oh man, so I'm Jeremy, one half of Fusion High Podcast, man. We got our old stuff on Spotify, but we always on YouTube all the time, man. We talk about anime, wrestling, video games, pop culture, things in between. Everything's Fusion High Podcast. Facebook, Instagram, we mostly on there. Twitter or X. If you're nasty, as Chad always like to say. I know, right? The X. Yeah, if you're nasty. Shout out to my boy Chad. And that's my co-host, man. He couldn't make it, unfortunately. But yeah, man, catch us out there, man. We do interviews like a mug, too, man. We're trying to get to the wrestlers, but it's getting kind of hard for us, man. But meeting you guys, so you guys give me the Chinese secrets, please.
Got you, man. Well, look, man. I'm Mikey, man. Slaughter Facts.
It's your boy Zello Smoke, man.
Hey, man, shots and chops. Go get that merch, man, and we are out.